Hello everyone. We continue with the fruits of the Spirit, and today we're going to be looking at kindness. So let's do everyone a favour, including ourselves, and be kind to others. Let's treat others exactly the way we'd like to be treated ourselves. And how can we expect that if we treat others harshly or with contempt? Think about every situation you find yourself in and then ask yourself, if that person was me, how would I like to be treated? Don't go out of your way to be unkind as you can, causing as much trouble as you can and making someone else's life rather difficult or miserable. Because chances are, if you do, you have more of a problem going on in your head than what they do, especially if you gain some sort of pleasure from how you react when it's not how Jesus would react. When we do that, we're thinking more highly of ourselves than we should be. So ask yourself, how would Jesus react? Would he approve on how you are behaving towards someone else? And another thing to ask ourselves is how kindness can benefit us. Well, there's some surprises going on here. For a start, it can help us to have a healthy heart. And listen, this one's really good. It helps slow down the aging process. It also improves our relationships with other people. And that's got to be good, hasn't it? Now, I know it's not always easy to be kind to others. And anyway, we don't always want to be, because we think, well, why should we? They put me in a bad mood now. And when I'm in a bad mood, I don't want to be kind. I want to be in a bad mood. Or I don't want to be in a bad mood, but I still don't want to be kind. But I don't want to hear, I am not going to be kind to them because they don't treat me right. Or, I'm not going to show them kindness because what they have done. Let us not treat others the way we think they deserve. We need to treat others the best way we can. Kindness is helping people. It's making them feel loved. It's being friendly to them, generous and considerate. How do you like to be treated? Do you hope people will treat you fairly and with compassion, even if you don't think you deserve that treatment? And what do you do if someone's done something sinful? Do you show them kindness? One thing we need to remember is it isn't our place to judge others. Now, I can be a bit like that at times, so I think in my head, oh, fancy that person doing that, or fancy that person doing this. And do you know what? God tells me off. Well, he tells me off a lot, actually. I'm always getting told off by God. But it's for my own good, okay? Because discipline will lead me down the right path. And God will sort of say to me, you're having oh, goodness me, that person doing this or that. Go back a few decades, what were you up to? Oh my goodness, puts me in my place every time, I can tell you. Remember what Jesus said to the guys who were going to throw stones to that adulterous woman? No, they were going to stone her to death. Jesus said to them, the person amongst you who has never sinned in your life can chuck the first stone at the lady over there, right? Well, no one's perfect, so they all looked at each other. What did they do? They dropped their stones to the ground and cleared off. No one threw a stone. Just because someone's sin may be different to yours is not a reason for you to be unkind to them. Okay? So, one verse in Proverbs I'm going to read. Proverbs 11 verse 17. Your own soul is nourished when you are kind, but you destroy yourself when you are cruel. So we're better off being kind, aren't we? We're destroying the other person? No, we're destroying ourselves. It tells us that in this book. This book tells the truth. We can learn a lot from it. Hello, Millie. Desmond Tutu said, do your little bit of good where you are. It is those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world. Goodbye.